Hey Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope that you are doing well, you are safe and healthy at this time. This may not resonate for all, but hopefully there is something here that you can take away from this reading. Today I'll be doing Celtic spread, and let's see what messages are coming through for you. I have also pre-shuffled these cards, and let's just get right into your reading. Important messages for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We ask for insight and guidance, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is there anything that Taurus should be aware of at this time? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, let's cut the deck and let's see what comes up for you. Heart of the matter, we have the Emperor. So this is a period of your life, Taurus, where you are taking inventory. You are sorting things out. You want to build order after chaotic energy. There's also a situation where you're putting your foot down. There's a commanding presence in you, Taurus. You want to get back on track. You want to stay focused. The Emperor could also be in the guise of time management, discipline. It's like there's something here that you're really focused on. Okay? Some of you are dealing with an Aries. The challenge here is the Moon card. So, if you're dealing with an Aries, there could be a lot of mood swings right now or uncertainty. It's like somebody here has their emotions up and down. And it's very hard to discern this person's mood, behavior, or pattern. The Moon card can also mean trusting intuition, Taurus. Could it be that there's something you are not very open to see in a 5D sense? Because the Emperor does have a shadow side of sticking to a fixed mindset. Okay, some kind of stubbornness. So the challenge here is for you to pay close attention to your intuition, to your dream, to your instincts. Some of you, I feel like there are a lot of secrets coming out here. Some things are being revealed to you right now, Taurus. And this will definitely help you make some decisions. Okay? The root or cause, we have the Knight of Swords. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So I see that somebody has been creating a lot of demand from you. This could be a boss or a work situation where there has been some high levels of demand and pressure. And you've been overworking yourself. The Moon card, this could also be affecting your mood, your health, even your sleeping patterns for some of you. So it's important not to be pulled in so many different directions, Taurus. Avoid overworking, overburdening yourself. Learn to delegate or compartmentalize time management or some kind of discipline in order for you to handle the situation and with some kind of control. Okay, for some of you, this could also be your need to assert yourself. That's why the Emperor, I said earlier, you need to stand your ground. There's something that you need to assert, something that you need to speak your mind of. Okay, let's see. Recent past energy, we have the Three of Wands. So I feel like in the recent past, there was some kind of good outcome for all the hard work that you've been putting in. Right? But it's like right now you need to put your foot on the ground here and pay close attention to everything that's going on, because it feels like something is not what it seems, or there's something that's not right with your gut. It's allowing you to pay close attention to the people that you work with, or this person in particular that you're working with, in order for things to be restored back in order. Okay? You could have also been waiting for somebody to reach out to you, some form of communication here. Because the Moon card can indicate that you've been feeling quite confused where this is heading. You're waiting for some positive news is what I'm seeing with the cards. Somebody may have alienated you, or they might have alienated themselves, quite antisocial. And you've been waiting, anticipating for some kind of update. That's what I'm seeing. But I see that you will be receiving that update very soon. So the best that can come out of this is the Three of Swords. It's saying to give yourself permission to heal any kind of old wound, Taurus, or old emotional issue. I see that you may also be walking away from somebody here. Yes, although you are still feeling heartbroken, but I see that with the Emperor, it's like you're putting your foot down here. You don't want to be stuck in a situation where there's a lot of pain and heartbreak. For some of you, this could also mean that something has been imprinted in your memory and you're trying to reflect on this in order to get illumination and clarity and enlightenment. Somebody that has walked away in your life is now coming back around and you're feeling quite confused. What is the real reason behind this? It might be some unexpected communication. Somebody could, I feel like somebody from the past, left things undone with you, and all of a sudden they're reaching out and you want to know this person's intention. Okay? So, in the immediate future is the Fool card. There will be a new beginning coming in. But I see that this is a fresh new cycle for you. Totally releasing yourself from all the confusion. For some of you, this could also be a new work project opportunity to start all over again, start fresh. It seems like your guides have been leading you to this new potential, new opportunity. Your pound, your energy is the Hierophant. This is definitely you. So, you have the power to expand yourself, Taurus. You have the power to heal yourself as well. The Hierophant can also mean that if you've been feeling you need to conform on something, okay, or you need to recalibrate your beliefs here about yourself, about life, where you're supposed to be heading, then allow your higher self to really reconnect with you here. Like I said, pay close attention to your intuition. Some things in your external world may not be making sense, but if you pay close attention to your intuition, you will begin to ground yourself. Because a lot of these energies may be pulling you in different directions. Or your emotions could be up and down. For some of you, it's your ability to open yourself to new connections here, new people. There will be somebody in particular that's going to help you radically transform your view. This could be a spiritual mentor, or you yourself will be mentoring yourself somehow for what has ever happened in the past if you're reflecting on it. So you can finally release all of that and start a new fresh cycle. In the environment is the Eight of Pentacles. So how somebody sees you right now is that you're just focused on work. Somebody sees you, Taurus, that you're not open for commitment, or that you could be very closed off right now. I get that. I keep getting that you are just focused on your work, doing so many things all at once. Somebody sees that you might be very closed off as well. Okay? That you may not be open for this new beginning. It could be that somebody has been waiting for you to give them another chance here. But it's like you're so afraid of trusting the unknown, or giving this another chance. It's like you don't want to disrupt your balance right now. This might be pulling your emotions all over the place because of somebody resurfacing again in your life. Okay? So hopes and fears, we have the Six of Wands. You're hoping to move forward. You're hoping that you will also have victory over this new beginning. For some of you, it could be travel and movement from point A in your life to point B. Some of you are afraid that somebody just wants your attention, but that it's not going into any kind of direction, or there's no commitment. Okay? So, final outcome, we have the Three of Cups. Wow, from a Three of Swords energy to the Three of Cups, once you walk away from this, Taurus, that kept you in pain, hurt, some kind of old wound, Three of Cups, you're going to get back to your happier state. Okay, this is also saying that you have friends and family around you, your soul connection, that can help you raise your vibration and your frequency. If you've also been overstressed or burnt out with work, this is a good time to find a way to strive for balance. Don't forget other important aspects of your life, like leisure activities, friends, and family. You don't need to conform too much on the demands that have been imposed on you. This is time for you to cut the unnecessary burden. All right, always strive for balance. People see you as perhaps you've always been working long hours, always planning ahead, okay, or that you might have been overly cautious and not really interacting socially. So it's a good time for you to socialize, okay? Socialize here. You will still be victorious, Taurus, but always strive for balance. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords. Underneath that is the Eight of Swords. Underneath that is the Eight of Cups. Some of you, there was really a situation in the past that pushed you towards going on a journey on your own. It's like you had no other choice but to walk away and heal yourself, go on your inner world here. You don't want to be in that position anymore where you felt like you were helpless. You can't do anything to change the circumstance. Queen of Swords, this could be an air sign that some of you dealt with. You may have cut communication here, okay, or that due to what you've been through, it's like this has refined you, Taurus. You're not really the emotional type right now, I feel like. It's like you just want to get things done, you know. This is also you perfecting your to-do list, very disciplined, very organized. But see if this work situation has some kind of control over you, where you feel like you don't have any kind of freedom to really focus on your needs. Because at the end of the day, okay, are your cups being filled here, Taurus? Are you running the risk of emptying your emotional reserves? So that is something that you need to ponder, something that you need to reassess. Let's see, why is the Emperor card here, please? So we have the Five of Pentacles. Yes, so after a personal winter in your life, it's like you have this dedication and motivation, like I want to sort myself out. If nobody else is going to help me, I will help myself. That is the kind of motivation you have right now. For some of you, it could also be giving the cold shoulder to somebody. There's this apparent coldness, Taurus, even if you don't intend for that to happen. It's like you're shifting your focus here. And somebody's seeing you successful, somebody's seeing you happier, somebody's seeing that you don't want to be bothered. This is somebody from outside your circle, and they really want to get in touch with you, Taurus. But it feels like, you know, to them, it's like you don't care, or you don't have emotional connection with them anymore. That you might have just alienated yourself altogether. I keep getting that. This may not resonate for all, but I keep getting this. And they want to get closer to you again. So we have the Knight of Wands. This being a challenge is that this is about being around people, being sociable. I feel like you have the ability to connect with people, with anyone at any given moment. This is your ability to be ready for that kind of adventure. Always having that boundless energy. This work situation or one particular situation in your life might have drained your energy, and you may not have been feeling like you want to socialize, you want to be around people anymore. You don't want to take a risk with anybody. That could also be the case. This might have also been a fire sign that have hurt you. They were really not sure what they wanted. Somebody was wishy-washy. Could have also shown some player vibes here that might have really cost you a lot of pain. For some of you, this is somebody that's very charming, can make you feel special, but that doesn't have really a lasting power. It just feels like you really want commitment. You want something solid and stable, and you're not giving in to this fire sign anymore. They may have made you feel left out in the cold in the past, wherein you really hope and you expected for something good to come out of this. So the root or cause, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I see that you have detached yourself in order to focus on your work. Some of you, it's having that kind of strength to accept all these changes, Taurus. And how do you find balance with your commitments right now? Work, family duties, time for yourself, time for your spirituality, time for friends. Okay. Work could have also created a lot of blockages with you here recently. You might have really submerge yourself of work after this relationship or after this situation with somebody. Why is the Three of Wands here, please? We have the Sun card. So, Leo energy. Yes, I see that in the Sun card. This is positive energy. This means celebration, happiness, joy, vibrancy, having your energy back up. So in the past, there was something really good here. Okay? It seems like you were really looking forward to somebody or something, and it didn't really quite go accordingly to how you thought it would be. And this really ended up disappointing you somehow. The Temperance. So now you're encouraged to find balance. Your goal right now is to find balance, no longer to overextend yourself, Taurus. For some of you, it's also you knowing that there's divine powers, divine intervention. Everything is happening for a reason, Taurus. Also, if you've been doing things rather extreme at work, this is saying to slow things down. Everything done in balance brings harmony. If this is excessive worrying, excessive stressing because of work, it's time to find other creative outlet. The Three of Pentacles. So I see that you will be getting the spotlight. You will be getting some kind of award and receive accolades for all the hard work that you've been putting in. The spotlight will be on you as well, Taurus. Okay? A lot of people are going to be looking up to you for your talent, for your skill set, for your abilities. I see that a lot of people will want to be part of your life, will be working with you. Six of Cups. So yes, there is definitely somebody from the past here. You could also be reflecting on this past relationship. But somebody has been paying you an unexpected visit. You know, they've been trying to reconnect with you again. And you've just been really trying to look to the past situation, both good and bad. And you're trying to make a decision about this. You've had history with this person. There were good times with this person, but they've been very inconsistent is what I'm seeing. And you really want balance, but this person is unable to do so because they're always changing their minds. I see that this is somebody, one moment they know what they want, the next, they don't really know. A sense of direction in this connection. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please? We have the Ten of Swords. So in the environment, it's like you felt drained. Okay, somebody sees that you're also very exhausted because of work, or that work, or some of you felt stabbed in the back by somebody at the workplace. Let's see. Eight of Wands. So I see that soon things will be moving forward for you, Taurus. A lot of unexpected changes will be happening in your life, but it's all happening for a reason. It's best not to get caught up too much in the past here and always embrace the change, adapt, okay? I see that you will do extremely well. Three of Pentacles in the Fool card. You will be embracing this change very soon. This could be a relationship or work situation. You could be taking a break right now just to heal yourself and find balance before you set foot on a new journey. You could also be working and traveling at the same time. So, hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Cups. Yes, you're hoping to be very content and happy and fulfilled. You're hoping for a wish fulfillment as well. Some kind of victory for all the hard work. And I see that you will be reaping all the fruits of your labor here very soon. That feeling of being in cloud nine. Some of you are afraid that somebody has some kind of selfish reason for them coming back around, like they just want your attention. Or you're afraid that somebody just thinks about themselves and not really think about how this is affecting you. There's a little bit of a self-serving energy here. Might come across as quite selfish to you. And you want to work, you want somebody that can give you give and take. And unless this person is willing to change here, I feel like you're not going to be saying yes. You're going to be pulling back because you recognize the need for change now. Why is the Three of Cups here, please? We have the Magician. Yes, there will be some kind of communication coming in. And this could also be about work, There could be somebody from your workplace, colleague, family member. They're going to be presenting you with an offer here or an opportunity. For some of you, this could also be taking action towards new social connections, putting yourself out there, recognizing that you need to work on your confidence. You have the ability to manifest things that you really want to bring in fruition. But I see that somebody wants to reach out to you again. I keep getting that. Might be trying to get through to your friends or people that you both know. I feel like you're going to be more cautious about this person's intention. You're going to keep paying attention to your intuition to figure out what this person really wants from you. Okay? So at the end of the day, it's your decision to make, Taurus, but with Temperance, it's best not to overextend yourself when you're still hurting, when you still haven't recovered. Soon you will be, though. But I see that you're more focused on work and yourself here. That's the Magician. That's the first in the card. You're inspired to work on yourself. So, let's see. We're going to get some advice card. Any advice for Taurus going through the situation, please? I'm currently working with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I'll be reading to you what it says in the booklet. Any advice, please, for Taurus going through the situation? All right, this card over here. We have Unfinished Symphony. So yeah, some kind of unfinished business, Taurus. You might have been done with this, but this person isn't. Let's see. Essential meanings: unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and a mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it is important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It is important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are. Make amends if need be, and declare your feelings even if only to yourself. Be clear about what has been left unresolved and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. Make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now's the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in an assignment, complete a work of art, tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing you are on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. Protection message. When unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. So that is your reading, Taurus. It's a very powerful message for advice. Please take only what resonates for you and leave out what doesn't. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.